Il Duce. This is not one person, a cult, running this negativity. We're battling the whole progressive movement that started back with Roosevelt through Wilson, and as you know, when you listen to Glenn Beck, you get the whole history of all this. So this is a movement we're fighting. It's been going on for at least since the early 60s, when Kennedy left. We're not going to do this in 1 year. Now, we've done a hell of a job. I say we, not me personally, but the Tea Party movement. Now, Carl Cameron on Fox talks about the last primaries they had in Utah, whatever it was last week, Arkansas. He had a whole section where he talked the Tea Party effect in all 4 national primaries. And it wasn't like the AstroTurf or the wackos or the old white guys who don't want to lose their money. No, he gave a professional thing of what he thought the Tea Party effect was, and of course it was a tremendous effect. And that's just been 1 year since the famous August town hall meetings where they found out there was somebody out there pissed, who finally started organizing. Anyway, so we're not anti-Obama. It's not oh great, Obama resigned, everybody's happy, let's all forget about it, no more meetings. No, there's a movement called progressivism going forward. So we try to keep our signs away from Obama. Some people put Obama's name on there, Obamacare, whatever. No problem. But let's not have every single sign Obama. The orange sign in the bottom of the big montage at the top, the few, the pissed, the taxed. That's what that says. Guys walking around, everybody get pictures with them. The few, the pissed, the taxed. You know, the Marines, the few, the proud. The few, the pissed, the taxed. I mean, some of these signs are great. When you look at them, you say, man, I wish I'd have done that damn sign. Everybody's looking at it, the media's coming over, making sure they get, local channels, the good signs. Stay away from the anti-Obama, the bashing of Obama as a personal thing that you have against a man. That's not what this is. We're not racist. We're not anti-Obama personally. He leads a movement of progressivism. That's the battle. It creeps everywhere. Okay, naming your group. 3 minutes, right? Not 3 seconds? Naming your group. 9/12, we started out with it. We're stuck with it. It takes 10 minutes to explain it. I'm not even going to waste part of my 3 minutes on that. What the feeling the country had on 9/12, let's revert to that. That was the Glenn Beck 9/12. I like We the People movement. Add that. We the People of Orland and Tinley. Boom, nice, short, and sweet. Leave the parks off, leave movement off. We the People. That tells you, that anybody you say, hi, we the people. 2 and 2 is 4. 9/12. Takes you 10 minutes to explain, and you got to mention Glenn Beck. If some guy's conservative, he hates Beck, now you got another hurdle to get over. Oh yeah, you're a Beck guy. You're just doing what Beck tells you. I like We the People, so that's just a little couple. I like We the People, and then whatever you want to call it, South Cook County, whatever. Develop your statement of purpose. I have a statement of purpose in there. It's on the back of the business card. John's business card has the correct statement of purpose. That way you can tell people what your purpose is. The purpose sticks to the Constitution and free enterprise, those two. You go off into social issues, you're going to fragment your group, you're going to be out there recruiting, you're going to be talking about immigration, abortion, you name it, and it's going to fragment. Everybody that walks through the door in Chillicothe at our meeting or anywhere in Central Illinois, they want adherence to the Constitution, less intrusion by the federal government, less taxes, less intrusion and regulation on business. Free enterprise system. Everybody agrees on it. That's why those are the only 4 things we say in our principles. Name your co-coordinators. No election. We start with just 2 guys running it, like Jim and John. You get a steering committee. There's no dues. There's no membership. There's no bylaws. You're not going to sit here and recreate a Lions Club. Nothing. And because you have no membership, who's your members, Dave? Well, who comes to my meetings? That's who my members are. We have a parade, 30 people. We have a meeting, 50 people show up. 25 are different every darn meeting all year. There's a 25 core and then another 25 are first time they ever been, second time, third. Since you have no membership, how do you have a vote? Who showed up at a meeting? They didn't know they were going to vote, they didn't come. You don't end up in that problem. Really, it's a non-membership group. The key is the emails. So, the business card you see there, if you're in business, you got a John Sender or Jim Fuentes State Farm card, and you're recruiting in a bar, you're sitting there at a Little League game, oh, by the way, here, see, get on the email list and you're part of us. And that's what we say to everybody. If they email me or write an email address, give me their name and their email, I stick them on my email list. They get every summary of every meeting. They get notice of what we're doing, the parties. They get everything. That's all you got to do is put them on your email list. You do the distribution groups. You might have to have 2 or 3 because I've got 200 now on mine. That's why business cards are good. The key is to get a person who's handling that everybody here who decides to go out with your flyers, which I give you some sample flyers there, you start passing them out, just have them in your pocket, have them in your visor of your car. You talk to a guy, oh man, he's one of us. Wait a minute, hey, you might be interested to come to our meeting next week. You start passing it all out. Oh, give me you got an email? Yeah, what's your name again? Thank you. You call a central person who's in charge of your email list. That's your membership person. Give them the name, give them the email. They put it in there, type it in the distribution group. Everything. I've got people who've never come to a meeting, and every time I see them on the street, they say, keep sending me those